1. A guidance counselor is using NCAE results to recommend academic tracks for high school students. Which practice ensures alignment with adult learning principles? A. Imposing career paths based solely on scores. B. Encouraging students to choose based on parental expectations. C. Facilitating self-reflection aligned with assessment insights. D. Recommending only high-scoring subjects. 2. A school administrator uses NCAE data for curriculum planning. Which method demonstrates effective curriculum development? A. Designing one-size-fits-all programs. B. Using aggregate scores to identify subject area strengths and weaknesses. C. Repeating last year's lesson plans. D. Focusing only on test preparation techniques. 3. How can a mentor use NCAE results to support a student's long-term development? A. Create a rigid career plan. B. Provide immediate employment opportunities. C. Help the student explore options aligned with their aptitude and interests. D. Discourage exploration outside high-scoring areas. 4. When reviewing NCAE outcomes, which approach best supports equitable communication with students? A. Emphasizing only top performers. B. Using technical jargon to explain results. C. Presenting data with personalized context and growth opportunities. D. Mailing results without feedback. 5. A teacher wants to evaluate whether their instruction improved NCAE scores. Which evaluation method is most appropriate? A. Compare pre- and post-test scores with instructional strategies. B. Review test results without connecting to instruction. C. Ask students to guess if they improved. D. Base evaluation on national averages only. 6. A student scores high in abstract reasoning and scientific ability. What is the best way to guide them using adult learning strategies? A. Push the student into a science track without discussion. B. Present multiple STEM pathways and encourage inquiry-based exploration. C. Ignore scores and focus on grades. D. Restrict course options. 7. Which of the following reflects regulatory compliance when administering the NCAE? A. Administering without parental notification. B. Using results for unapproved profiling. C. Following standardized test administration protocols. D. Sharing results publicly without consent. 8. A guidance counselor is mentoring a student whose NCAE results show low scores in traditional subjects but high entrepreneurial aptitude. What should the counselor do? A. Suggest vocational and entrepreneurial programs. B. Ignore results and push for a four-year college path. C. Recommend retaking the test immediately. D. Focus only on low-scoring areas. 9. How should a school communicate NCAE results to support family engagement? A. Send scores without explanation. B. Host interactive sessions to review and interpret results with students and families. C. Avoid family involvement. D. Post scores on public bulletin boards. 10. A curriculum developer uses NCAE trend data. What is the most effective use? A. Adjust national curriculum without stakeholder input. B. Align subject offerings with prevailing aptitude patterns. C. Disregard local needs. D. Focus on outdated job market trends. 11. When developing mentoring programs using NCAE, what ensures inclusivity? A. Only selecting top performers. B. Using results to tailor mentoring to diverse student profiles. C. Assigning mentors randomly. D. Ignoring student preferences. 12. A teacher plans to improve logical reasoning instruction. Which strategy aligns with NCAE outcomes and adult learning? A. Assigning daily memorization drills. B. Engaging students in problem-solving case studies. C. Removing logic topics from the syllabus. D. Ignoring reasoning scores. 13. What ethical principle must be considered when interpreting NCAE results? A. Public ranking of all students. B. Confidentiality and informed use. C. Sharing test items with peers. D. Using scores as final judgment. 14. A student excels in verbal ability but struggles in numerical reasoning. What is a suitable mentoring approach? A. Encourage development in numerical skills while reinforcing verbal strengths. B. Discourage the student from pursuing further math. C. Focus only on verbal success. D. Avoid discussing numerical results. 15. What is a best practice when designing a career orientation module based on NCAE data? A. Standardize activities for all students. B. Include aptitude-based exploration sessions. C. Omit low-scoring areas from discussion. D. Focus only on academic achievement. 16. In evaluating instructional effectiveness, which NCAE-linked metric is most meaningful? A. Individual score improvements linked to pedagogical changes. B. Student seating charts. C. Number of test items completed. D. Class attendance on test day. 17. A counselor uses NCAE to create student development plans. What reflects sound adult learning principles? A. Mandating fixed paths for all students. B. Creating adaptable goals based on student input and assessment data. C. Ignoring student interests. D. Using the same plan for all students. 18. What role does formative assessment play in preparing for the NCAE? A. It builds skill and awareness aligned with test domains. B. It replaces the need for the NCAE. C. It is unrelated to aptitude development. D. It measures only behavior. 19. A school wants to ensure gender-neutral practices in NCAE interpretation. What is the best action? A. Compare male and female scores publicly. B. Train staff on unconscious bias and equitable feedback. C. Assume no gender differences exist. D. Assign gender-specific roles. 20. How should a mentor support a student who feels discouraged after seeing low NCAE scores? A. Criticize their performance. B. Help them explore their strengths and create improvement strategies. C. Avoid discussing the results. D. Suggest they ignore future testing. 21. Which component of NCAE interpretation is most important in curriculum revision? A. Identifying learning gaps by aptitude area. B. Ignoring assessment results. C. Relying on teacher opinions only. D. Copying another school's curriculum. 22. A teacher wants to integrate NCAE results into classroom instruction. What is the most effective method? A. Differentiate instruction based on student strengths. B. Assign identical projects. C. Use test results for classroom seating. D. Ignore aptitude data. National Career Assessment Examination (NCAE). The National Career Assessment Examination (NCAE) is a standardized test administered to grade 9 students in the Philippines to evaluate their aptitudes, skills, and interests across a range of career fields. Designed to guide students in making informed decisions about senior high school tracks, college courses, or vocational paths, the NCEE measures abilities in areas such as verbal, numerical, scientific, and abstract reasoning, as well as entrepreneurial and technical skills. The assessment aims to match students' strengths with potential career opportunities, supporting educational planning and workforce readiness. By aligning student capabilities with relevant pathways, the NCEE fosters career awareness, personal development, and informed decision-making for future success. Here are the top 5 beneficial uses of the sample exam. 1. Career guidance and decision-making. The NCEE helps students identify career paths that align with their aptitudes and interests, enabling informed decisions about senior high school tracks, college courses, or technical vocational education. 2. Curriculum and educational planning. Schools and educators use NCEE data to design or adapt instructional programs that address the collective and individual strengths of learners. 3. Students' self-awareness and development. The test encourages learners to understand their capabilities and preferences, fostering goal setting, motivation, and personal growth aligned with long-term aspirations. 4. Policy and program development. Education leaders use NCEE data to shape national and local policies, ensuring resource allocation matches student needs and industry demand. 5. Mentoring and counseling support. Counselors and mentors use the results to provide personalized academic and career advice, enhancing student engagement and long-term success planning.